Stunning moment caught on camera. Little Jillian feeding the dolphins at SeaWorld when one suddenly leaps out of the water and bites her. We're going to talk to Jillian and her parents in an ABC News exclusive in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at what happened. 8-year-old Jillian Thomas says it was her dream to one day become a dolphin trainer.
There you go.
But a recent visit to SeaWorld's Dolphin Cove exhibit may change her mind.
Mom, I'm out of fish.
Whoa.
Watch again as Jillian holds up the paper tray and moves it away from the pool, something SeaWorld warns guests not to do. The excited animal lunges for her hand, leaving behind these puncture wounds. Jillian's parents say while they're not planning any legal action against the park, they do feel SeaWorld downplayed the entire incident. In a statement to ABC News, SeaWorld says educators and animal care staff are always on site at this area. They were at the attraction when this happened and immediately connected with the family. Our guests are given clear instructions on how to feed the dolphins in an appropriate and safe way. And we're joined now by Jillian Thomas and her mother and her father, Amy and Jamie, and little brother James. Good morning. Thanks all of you for being here this morning. And Jillian, I know that you love dolphins. You were so excited to go to this exhibit, right?
Yes.
Why do you love them so much?
Because I know about them a lot, and I just wanted to trade them so then I could probably know more about them.
And in fact, this was the second time the day that you got bitten. That was the second time you'd been to that exhibit to feed the dolphins. You were so excited,
yes.
Right? And what happened? You had just gotten finished feeding them, and what did you do?
There was this little carton that you put the fish in. I fed them all, and then I pulled it and raised it up, and then when the dolphin saw it, it leaped at me and bit me and ate the carton.
What did that feel like?
It really, really hurt.
Yeah, and I'm sure it was a scary moment, right?
Yeah.
Right. Jamie, you were videotaping this whole thing. You actually said that at one point you thought you might have to jump in the water for a split second?
Yeah, there was a kind of instant fear, and I thought that, wow, I may have to lunge at and pull Dolphin or pull her or get physically, involved.
Amy, you had read the signs that clearly did warn you not to lift up the carton, right?
We were given instructions, so I don't remember seeing signs. There may very well have been,
Right.
but they did go into detail about the rules. And we did just fine the first time. I think the second time it was just, she was excited, and bless her heart, she was trying to clean up. So she wasn't, waving it over, even though that was still against the rules. I think you might be able to hear on the video, she just says, I'm done, or I'm out of fish. So she just forgot, and, it was just a simple mistake that, unfortunately, she got bit. And
how did employees of SeaWorld react when this happened?
They first didn't realize she was hurt and asked if we wanted to have a positive experience with the dolphins.
Well, because you see everybody around Jillian sort of react in horror when this dolphin jumps out of the water.
Yeah, I think the girl that helped us initially was behind and may not have understood the severity of it, is my guess. And so my response was, once I looked at her hand, which you can still see, that her skin was broken, and then she offered to get first aid.
Okay, so you got bitten right here and here?
Yeah.
And then over here?
Right, and on her thumb there.
Okay.
Yeah, they asked if we wanted first aid, and I said, she's bleeding, okay? So yes, we want first aid.
You were actually worried, Jillian, after that something bad might happen to the dolphin?
Yes.
What were you afraid of?
I was afraid that the dolphin might get sick because of the paper carton.
Did he eat the paper carton that you were holding?
I am very sure.
Yeah. Your mom says you were actually praying that the dolphin was okay.
Yeah.
2 nights we prayed for the dolphin.
So no hard feelings to the dolphin.
Yeah,
Right?
and she was aware that, that she had broken the rule, and so we just realized this, and we knew that wasn't the first time it happened once we did some research, and we wanted to see, if we
Basically,
can help.
you just feel that kids shouldn't be in an exhibit like this. I mean, when you watch the video, it seems like a pretty innocent move that Jillian makes.
Yeah, it's an easy thing to have happen, and we recognize that we were instructed in that way, but kids maybe just don't understand the risk as much as an adult would.
Well, Jillian, we're happy you're okay, and we're so glad you still like dolphins, and especially Shimmer and Strawberry that you brought in with you in the studio this morning. Thank you so much, Amy, Jack, and James. Hey, Merry Christmas to both of you guys. I hope Santa's good to you this year. Thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thanks for letting us share our story.